It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Tartarus Beers up in Leeds, Yorkshire. Wonderful, wonderful place. I've not been to Tartarus Beers myself. Maybe one day I will. Be very nice to do so. But today's beer is Atropos. I'm sure I've got that right. Atropos Belgian Quadrupel, 10% ABV. Look at that for a beer. 440 milliliter can. Looks absolutely fantastic. It's like this woman weaving with claws. She got claws. Like, it's very mysterious. I like that. It's mysterious, isn't it? The gold, you got a golden thread going on. Let's get this quadruple out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass. So what is a Belgian quadruple? A Belgian quadruple, some of it is brewed by monks in Belgium. Not all. It is a style of beer in its own right. But if you were to think about a Belgian quadruple, a Belgian triple, maybe a Belgian double, like a Chimay, they all generally come from Trappist breweries. So basically, monks brew these beers, and they brew them nice and strong, and they got a great reputation for brewing these beers. And this is a British brewery having a go at a Belgian quadruple. So the British brewery would have had to have done a little bit of research, of course, into brewing this style of beer. And they would have used some Belgian candied sugar, maybe. It's very dark to look at. Maybe they used a touch of dark malt in this beer. It's got a 2-finger tan-coloured head. As you rock the beer back and forth, you can see that beautiful head retention in the glass there. Yeah, but it's jet black. It's looking lovely. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Dark berry fruit. Little bit of sweetness. Belgian candied fruits coming through. The beer was kindly sent to me by Stephen Claxon, and he bought the beers from Trembling Madness up in York. Online bottle shop if you want to order online. They also have 2 fantastic sites up in York. One bottle shop and a bar on the top, and then they have a separate bar just down around the corner, really, from the original Trembling Madness, which is fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Let's dive into this one then. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Stephen. Oh, that is fantastic. It's really rich and sweet, but bitter at the same time. Oh, I'm licking my lips here in like just lusciousness. It's brilliant. Dark fruit flavours coming through. A nice amount of bitterness coming through on the back end. I'll be honest with you, I just literally 5 minutes ago reviewed a stout. And this stout was brilliant. It was by Holy Goat. Absolutely fantastic. Coffee stout. This is my biggest fear of reviewing the stout before this quadruple, was that the stout was going to cut over. It was going to ruin my palate for drinking this quadruple. But none of it. Absolutely none of it. The reason why I put the stout in first is because it was 6.2% ABV. This one, of course, is 10%. Brilliant. Oh, starts off, a little bit of carbonation, pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's got this really nice, slightly creamy, rich mouthfeel going on. Then it's dark, fruity, really. It's like kind of hedgerow fruits, like a bit of blackberry, a little bit of raspberry maybe in there. Touch of honey, the warming sensation as well as the beer kicks in. You can feel that 10%. You can feel it in the cheeks. You can feel it in the throat, sliding down into the pit of the stomach. That beautiful warming sensation that only imperial strength beers can do to you, do for you, I should say. Yeah, it's lovely. There's a little kind of tingle of carbonation as that beer pushes around the inside of the mouth. You can just feel it there. Have a look at the beer as I rock it back and forth. You can see that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. That's the same carbonation that's inside the mouth when you're drinking the beer. That lovely small carbonation look. Look at this. Look at the quality. Look at the quality of this beer. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. The head's kind of rebuilt itself in the glass. Oh. It's like warm honey, warmth from the alcohol, dark fruits, a little bit peppery and spicy on the back end, a little bit bitter, a little bit of sweetness coming through from that Belgian candied sugar, the malt in the beer over here, a little bit of bitterness on the back end. So the beer's nicely balanced. How does this British quadruple stand up compared to the Belgian Trappist stuff? I think it's done really well. I think that this is a really good example. It's a really, really good example of a Belgian quadruple. Water, barley, wheat, hops and yeast. Let's rate it. Thank you very much to Stephen Claxon for sending me the beer. It's a 9 out of 10. Stone the Crows, 9 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.